nice that one. Yeah, that was good. Oh my goodness. It scares you at first, and then you get like this euphoric feeling for a second. It's
endorphins everywhere.
Oh, I felt it in my spine and my neck. Oh, that was great. So is it hilarious or what?
Yeah, it's pretty funny, man. I think.
I gotta check him out. I'm sure I can learn something from
The
him.
9-year-old army.
Why do they call him that?
Because he calls all his followers, they must be 9-year-olds, because the media made it sound like that.
Oh. But everyone's saying, John, you're looking sharper than ever. You really are? I don't like how you're laughing at shit. That's all. There's nothing fun about doing somebody's neck like this.
I'm about to be KB right now, man.
Alright. Here we go.
Maybe you'll appreciate that, though. I'll bring you over. Zoom in over real close. Come all around. I'll wait.
Just take your time.
Just around his neck?
Yeah. Just take your time, man. Oh,
ooh.
Shit. Oh, shit.
Ooh, that was good.
There it is.
Feel good there?
Good. There we go.
Okay. Good. Turn this way now. Good boss. Bring your back now. Squeeze together. About that. Just cups moving. Feel the stretch. That'll help loosen up all the fascia there. All the way up.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ooh. That was good.
That was a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh. Gonna loop underneath there. Elbows in a little bit.
That's a hard area to get to.
There we go. Give me a few more. Let's go, champ.
But to me, it's like size doesn't matter. If size mattered, that means the giraffe would be the king of the jungle.
That's right, ladies. Get a little close to you here.
Ow.
Maybe this one might work a little better for him.
Oh, Jesus.
Take this arm, go in and out with it like that. So, go back in and out. So obviously your base is wrestling. I also read that you have a background in karate and aikido. Is that correct?
No. I just had a karate coach who was able to teach me, and I was able to really pick up on the distance game.
And was that before you were in the UFC, or was that?
No.
That
was so once I lost to Demetrius. So let's get back to Demetrius Johnson. So once I lost to Demetrius Johnson, like I knew that I was a Ferrari, but I had fucking Honda mechanics. With all due respect, you know what I'm saying? But it was true.
Do you respect Honda?
No, Hondas are good, but I'm saying is like it's a different car that you feel different.
And shrug it up and drop it down. And you do have a little bit of like WWE affiliation. I saw the Bella twins talking about you the other day with this model. So straight down. You got the chip, and then up, and then down and out. And there we go. Give me a few more.
Sorry, dog. I had to grab your hands, dude.
So sometimes you just gotta hold hands when we're in here. It's all good, bro. All right, so go this time. It's even you out. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. So just try to relax completely there, and then bite your teeth down. Hey guys, let's take a time out and let me tell you about today's sponsor, DM Law. I know a lot about accidents. I used to treat people who've been in car accidents all the time. If you've been injured in an accident, you may be entitled to significant compensation and you should take action immediately. DM Law can help. You can talk to one of their personal injury lawyers for free to learn about your options. They are a full-service personal injury law firm serving Missouri, Kansas, Illinois, Oklahoma, Colorado, and Nebraska. They've recovered over $600 million for thousands of clients, and they can get you the justice that you deserve. DM Law believes every injury deserves the right to recovery. Put a big-time law firm on your side. As you focus on your recovery, both physically and mentally, let the professionals at DM Law Firm recover your assets. DM Law offers free consultations and they work on a contingency basis. What that means is you don't have to pay anything up front. As a chiropractor, I see a lot of people who are injured in accidents, and unfortunately, a lot of them don't know their legal rights. It's a stressful and overwhelming time, so they don't go about consulting with an expert, and they end up with injuries that can have long-lasting effects, out of money, out of time, and it's a very sad thing to see. But at DM Law, Mike's got this. Insurance companies have every incentive to not pay you what you deserve, but DM Law will fight for you. Many of their attorneys used to defend insurance companies, so they know how to get coverage for complicated cases and explore every option to ensure you make a full recovery, not only physically and emotionally, but financially as well. They take cases that other law firms are just too scared of taking. Their dedicated team will focus on the legal matters for you while you focus on your recovery. While we can't change the past, DM Law can improve your future. So if you need legal representation, you need to find the best. You need people that know the system well and that have dealt with these things, these companies over and over and over again, and they're going to fight tirelessly to make you whole. DM Law is one of the best law firms in the Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Oklahoma, Colorado, and Nebraska areas. And the best part is you only pay if they win, so you have nothing to lose consulting them today. If you want to see if you're entitled to compensation, you can reach out to DM Law. We put their link below in the description. Thanks a lot, DM Law. Let's get back to the video.
Oh, Jesus. Damn.
That adductor needs a little work. All right, both hands here. Just gonna loop underneath there. Elbows in a little bit.
That's a hard area to get to.
Yeah, the upper back.
Yeah.
It's hard to get on the table.
Damn, honestly, I thought you had already got everything on the table. Then you did this. You know?
Well, it got the center of it. We still have the facet joints there. So
Okay.
they're different angles.
Yeah.
So that's actually more like a traditional PT Chiro move, where it's getting the facet joints.
So which is you're very subtle with it. Bah.
Got to have quick hands, right?
Yeah.
Just like striking. It's technique. All right, how you feeling, Andrei?
Feel good.
Feel good?
Feel good. I think I didn't know what to expect honestly since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like you get a new chiropractor, you get somebody that can adjust you, but unless you know them, it's different. And I felt like your work was very subtle, which I could appreciate. I can tell you've worked with a bunch of athletes because it's very boop to the point. Like even when you did the traction on my neck, like you gave me just the right amount of pull.
Yeah.
And then my neck feels so damn loose. You know what I mean? I feel like I needed that, especially after being on the plane.
Yeah. Awesome.
I feel good.
Former UFC champion, UFC 12 winner, guy that just knocked out Evander Holyfield, the man that basically created the UFC, light heavyweight champion, Vitor Belfort, and Dr. Greg Donadio, who's been working with him for a while down here in South Florida. So if you didn't know in South Florida, this is a spot to come get body work on.
So try to rotate your head left and right. Let's see how it's moving. All right, so obviously
The left side is think stuck more than the right, and
So,
went back a few.
yeah.
You met with President Trump after that too, right?
Yes, yeah. President Trump was very sweet of him to say the kind of words. You know, I fought for him in affliction.
Oh, okay.
When they defeat the Olympic champions, the UFC, Matt Linden.
That's right.
Yeah.
Was it the same card as Fedor and Arlovski?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta move forward. And you're always looking for being aggressive.
Not too much on that one. There's two got a lot of movement. Okay. One more time. A little bit. Turn your head to the left. Keep coming this way. Keep coming. Keep going. Keep going up. Alright, bite down.
Oh my God.
That's the one.
I got 1 inch taller.
There you go.
Nice. Breathe out all the way. Fall back. Good. Alright, looks good. Alright, bring behind your head here. Let's check this way.
I think he thinks arm under one.
Yeah, we'll try that one too. Pull your elbows forward. Breathe out. Got a few there. See what that feels like, and we can try that laying down one as well if you need it. See how that feels.
Well, I think that's trying to, you want to try to argue?
With his arm under you?
Yeah.
You wanna try that one?
Let me see if I think we almost did. It's got a weird table.
Show me where you feel like it is.
Right in the middle.
So like here?
Yeah.
All the way up. Big deep breath. Blow it all the way up. Yeah. Table made a lot of noise. I don't know if that was you or not.
Yeah. It's right in the middle, but I think it's almost gone. That
Middle here?
over here.
Up here?
Yeah.
Try it again. After getting that one, it might help more.
You got subscat?
Just got that one, yeah.
Do you control every aspect of their operational workforce, or do they have allowed to set their own schedule? Are they really contractors? He does work for the IRS. Run, David, get your stuff. Let's go. There's a lariat. You know, there's a lariat.
Oh yeah, it's much better.
Yeah, that's.
Did you hurt your pec? Was it during training?
Doing training.
Grappling?
Yeah.
It's a common one.
But I probably get it.
Oh yeah. Went.
Got it.
It's too tough for regular tables.
You alright?
Yes.
It's an intense one.
Man, what a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You make good choices. Make good choices in what you eat, what you drink, and what you think. And I promise you, anything you do in life, if you make the good choices, you're going to be successful.
What's going on out there, YouTube land? Today we're with the man, the myth, the legend, the world's most dangerous man, Kenshamrock, UFC Hall of Famer, UFC champion, pancrase creator, Pride champ, Intercontinental WWE champion, tag team champion of the world, the man that really put MMA on the map in a lot of ways, the founder of the Lion's Den. I mean, I could just go on and on and on with his resume right now. The man
Pretty impressive.
These
Pretty
monster
impressive.
biceps right now. Hey, you've done a lot, man. Holy cow.
Yeah, actually, if you see that right there, where the bump is right there, I actually, like this one here.
See these two.
Well, if you see, look at the front there. See where that see how that one, but there was in here where I got stabbed. Somebody tried to stab me, it was going for my neck. Put my arm up, the knife went through there, and all that white stuff, looks like cottage cheese, started to come out of my arm. Passed out, ended up in the hospital. And here's the crazy thing. When it happened, I was 10 years old.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
So your favorite rivals in MMA, if you got to put those on a list.
Don't have them.
Don't have them?
Because each and every one of them were very difficult in their own way. Like Hoist, he wasn't dangerous to me.
Right.
Oh man, he was very, very sneaky.
Had you grappled in the gi much before that?
Never.
Like
Never.
This guy's choking me with his clothes?
I didn't know. I was like, I literally like, you can't do that.
This guy's choking me with what the hell
You
is
can't
this?
bring a rope into the ring. What are you doing?
What the shit is this?
It's like, I guess you can.
I guess you can.
At the conference we were at, and I remember looking at it. He was wearing his gi, and I was like, this guy walking around in his pajamas, man. And then 24 hours later, I'm looking up. I just got choked by this guy's pajamas. It's like, I got to get me some of
I gotta
those.
get some of those choke pajamas here.
It's like Superman's cape. There's more to being small or being big.
Right.
It didn't decide anything.
Right.
Do you remember the fight I had with Brian Johnston, where I ended up having to back out of the tournament because I broke my hand?
Mm-hmm. Got a souvenir?
I got a sixth knuckle.
There you go. Wow. How's the neck going there? Feeling looser?
Yeah.
Sweet. Appreciate you having us.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. It was an honor.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you guys on the next one.
We are here with the former and future world champion, Cody Garbrandt. Mr. Right Hook, Left Hook, knock you out real quick. And pull the elbows straight back. Pull, 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 pull.
And lean your body back just a tap.
Oh, wow.
Did it work?
That'll wake you up. Holy. Think about doing that.
All the other manipulations are rotational, so they get the facet joints. Only the tractions get in between the vertebrae like that to create the space for the disc to move. Yeah, and so like even like your forward motion right now should feel like it hinges easier. So when you create the motion, then on the mobility work he does actually pays off. You know.
Drop your right shoulder just a little bit.
Excellent. This one's gonna come with it. Beautiful.
Those are not my scary ones. It's like
He's like, wait, am I still good? Very good. Look up. See how the neck feels there.
yeah, this is great.
Goes open. Especially for the guys throwing hooks. Yeah, pretty good.
Would you do this before like a spot, like obviously like a training session, or do it typically after?
It depends how much you're gonna do. Like if it was that volume, yes, but I wouldn't do more than like a couple minutes worth. There's a lot of diminishing returns.
Right.
So when you do it temporarily, there's a neurological reaction, so it opens everything. The more volume you put on it, the more it's actually breaking tissue down.
Reheal.
Right, it needs to reheal. Pause. Good to see you, brother.
Come on.
Left the other phone at the office.
When you say pull, you want me to pull which
So
way?
you're just gonna do this.
Do it again?
Back like that.
Back.
Almost like a wizard, but not quite.
Okay.
So, you gonna zoom in?
Yeah.
You roll? And pull. No. This side. And I need it. So,
Yeah.
pull.
Oh, that was nice.
A little bit,
For
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Easy.
Stand up, face that way.
Yeah.
And then we have both hands here. Scoop there. Deep left hand. Hands blow it out. Nope. Both hands here. You might have to do this one. And that's not letting me do that one.
Oh, you're back a little back.
Yeah. I don't have leverage on you. Too tall for me. Hands across the chest like that. So you lean back. Deep breath in and out.
Ooh, that was nice.
Today we're here with the greatest women's MMA fighter of all time, the Grand Slam champion, the only person that's had all 4 belts and all 4 major promotions, the one and only Chris Cyborg.
Nice. You know, I never have a dream to be a fighter. It's not my dream, but I was doing the sport. It started 12 years old. To 19, I was doing handball, but it's not the handball like people play on the wall. It's like from Europe game, handball.
Okay.
So it's like a team, like 7 people playing.
Everything else they can take away from you, right?
Yes.
Or take your belt, take your car, whatever. But the only thing you really have is your health and your body.
Yes.
Finally found something tight on Cyborg.
I was tight, so I was making.
Or subscapularis. Keep moving it. It'll fade away.
Did
you ever talk to Gina?
Yes, one time. We did it to lion fight.
Okay.
When we fight each other, I didn't speak in English, so. But then funny, a couple of years later, I met her at the lion fight, and we started speaking. So funny.
Yeah.
Talk about the fight. It was nice. She's cool.
Big deep breath and blow out. Not too much on those ones. Alright, bring it right there. Drop that shoulder. Good. Drop that shoulder. Good. Easy peasy. Here, squeeze both legs together hard. Good.
Nice.
Where'd you feel that?
Yeah, I feel here.
That's a joke.
That was good.
And hand goes like this. Pull the elbow back. Good. And same thing here. And pull. Pull. Solid. Okay, stand up, face that way. Alright, both hands here. Elbows down.
Oh, it's good. Hi, nice.
Neck feeling looser? Alright. And bite down.
Nossa senhora. Woo! My neck fixed for sure now.
Where'd
Where'd you feel that?
I feel the whole body.
The whole spine?
Nossa.
Haven't had that one before?
Never.
That's a different one, huh?
Nossa. Yeah, my neck. What's happening? I take it out and then and then she's in the wall. They think, and now I get head.
So pull it back out, right?
Yeah, put it back. Nice.
All right, feel good?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
And today we are with UFC former champion, Strikeforce former champion, every kind of champion you could think of. Also a mother of 2 now, Meisha Tate.
All right, just relax there. Very good. Shoulder down. Not that big. Good. Perfect. How'd that feel?
Yeah.
Little release? Stay relaxed there, deep breath. There we go. All right, so here, fold those arms. Relax yourself, you're gonna fall back into me.
What's it like having the the countdown crew and the embedded crew following you around again after a 5-year hiatus? Is that
Well, it's not as bad as that.
This is the ultimate test. Digging into your armpit as you're trying to talk.
Yeah. Poker face. People are just very curious, I think, in what's going on in my life. A lot of changes. So, and then otherwise on social media, it's just Meisha Tate.
Instagram, Twitter? Are you a TikToker?
I do. It's Meisha Tate 2.0.
Yeah. You do dances and stuff on them too?
No.
Not yet. Okay.
I just do workout videos with music.
Okay.
But hey, I'm on TikTok, so there we go. I want to do Patreon though.
Patreon.
What about that one? That's
Boom.
pretty cool. So that'll be next on the bucket list.
I like it. And make sure you guys check out Dr. Sean's OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Please subscribe. Let's go.
I've lost a lot of range of motion in shoulders. This is doing better after the stem cell, feeling better. I had surgery on my left hip, and so I did to fix the labrum there, but they had to just cut it out. It was too far gone.
Okay.
And lower back is always just bugs me.
Okay. What kind of therapy do you usually get? What do you respond well to? What do you not respond well to? Is there anything that makes
My
it
therapist
worse?
right now that comes to the house all the time, Ruben, we mostly do stretch. He does that active,
like fascial stretch.
Right, yeah, he's and he'll do some cupping, and then also he gets the thing out and does the
scraping.
Yeah.
What you're doing is good for mobilizing the fascia, but you might not be hitting the right areas to make jumps forward, and particularly structurally. Any bad experiences with dry needling, manipulation, adjusting, anything like that? No.
No, never.
Okay. All right. So let's check your shoulder range first. So I'm gonna have you sit there. Let's check both sides. I'm gonna have elbow up, so kind of wing it up on both sides. Let's see what those look like right now. Do this for me. Turn your head that way, and I want you to raise the right arm up again. I feel better when you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Much easier.
Yeah. There's some scaling involvement for there. You can see it coming up. Okay. And this one definitely is more impingement. But that makes total sense with what you're describing, pulling this way, coming down into the thumb. Listening, for whatever reason, healthcare providers, not so good.
I get that sometimes. Yeah.
For literally being their job, maybe you should listen to the patient input, especially a pro athlete who knows their body pretty well. They deal with it every day. They know the limitations.
Right.
I don't know, maybe they're not stupid. Maybe they know their body better than you do. So this is posterior scaling on the side, and I think that's cutting off the nerve going into his arm. And that's part of why the shoulder limitation is there. Keep going up with it.
There we go. Holy shit. That's crazy.
That's it. Alright, let's raise it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better glue engagement?
Totally. And in fact, now I don't have to fight it. So usually when I lift this up, I have my foot rotates
Right, you
out.
have to turn it. So just try to relax. Alright. Bring that one up again.
Wow. Wow.
That was more free?
Yeah. Yeah. Way more. Holy shit. Wow. Good. That's not bad in my tailbone.
Nice, went all the way down? Nice.
That's awesome.
Looks stronger.
Yeah, it feels better in the range of motion I have. That you're right. You hit it on the head by saying strong.
Yeah. A little more. Arch back. How did that feel?
better. I didn't seem to roll into it as much. Yeah.
Right, you hinged better there.
Yeah.
Now we know where to correct it if we need to.
Yeah.
Ah, motherfucker. Oh, what you doing to me?
It's your bubble theory.
Dude, I don't even know. I just like,
I'm a linear guy.
I don't know. I don't even know. Does anybody actually know?
No.
In Japan, there's like these small venues, and I competed at 2 different venues in Tokyo. One of them is Kurakawa Hall, which is like a real famous. They do fights and pro wrestling, kickboxing, all kinds of kind of whatever ring sports. And there's another one called Differ Arake, and it was like this really bizarre, tiny little venue. I think it just had like 400 people tops, and they had. That one was they did MMA fights, but they also did all the weird the weird kind of XXX offshoots of Japanese wrestling, where they had like erotic female wrestling and all kinds of
XXX catch wrestling.
Yeah,
back in the day.
I had a good time. I love kickboxing, but at the time that.
You used to do some, right?
Yeah.
And boxing too, yeah?
Well,
Watch matches?
back in the day, we
just
take whatever fights we could get. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I haven't been doing jujitsu.
Hey, not all people yanking on your neck and shit.
Beating anybody up.
So you've won King of the Cage. So in football, like if you hit somebody in the sweet spot, and I've heard this with punching, like it just feels good.
Yeah.
But if you don't, or if you're like head on or whatever, because I definitely felt that shit in football.
Yeah.
Now football, there's breaks, right? So you're not in as much of a flow state. Like you play and you stand around for 45 seconds. So I've always wondered in fighting, because I've had some fighters say they don't really feel much until after.
I mean, here and there. I mean, you're talking about a 5-round fight, and some of the stuff.
But you guys are, your shins are all dead nerves anyway, and
yeah, I mean, like I broke my toe in that fight against Robbie. I felt that shit.
Okay, you felt it immediately.
I definitely felt the toe, but I mean that's maybe because it's like a real specific kind of pain.
Uh-huh.
I think it was the summer after I graduated high school. I was just kind of like did office work. It was actually right before my first MMA fight. I didn't do shit. I showed up like an hour and a half late. I had a job where basically I was supposed to file unemployment claims.
Shout out U.S. economy, 10 million.
There was a mountain of them. I could have never got anything done, and any progress I made on it would have been imperceptible. So I really didn't have to do shit. So I just sat around and I drew.
Drew shit? So you drew that out?
And I drew it, yeah. And
so does it have any meaning? Is it some cool design you made?
Yeah, just some cool design I made.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, stand up, shake it up. How you feel, brother?
Boom, all right.
Yeah, at least 6'2.5". Boom. Boom. The champ was here, natural born killer in the house. Here's a tinkle. Elbow dab it. At first, you have to tell us about history.
I don't know anything about history.
Yeah, me neither.
They said you're really educated, BJ.
Alright, stand up. And we'll come up here. Both hands go here. Loop, loop. Deep breath. Yeah, say goodbye. Good. Okay, hands down. Go.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Wow.
You like that. Deep breath in. And blow out. How was that one? That felt good?
I'm alive. I'm just glad.
That's the man, right? So the question of the day is, how many boards could the Mongols board if the Mongol workout board? 42. That was accurate. What the hell are we talking about? Very nice, very nice. It's a little cracky.